Hello class, welcome to week 4 of professional development. Today we are going to be talking about how to ace your interview. The key elements of a successful interview. No one ever gets a job without having some type of interview. The interview is the doorway that every job seeker must be prepared to walk through on the way to a successful employment. Think of it as a very important business meeting, maybe the first one with your new employer. Your goal is to learn about the job and the company. The interviewer's goal is to learn about your abilities and potential. Both of you are evaluating whether you are a good match. If you have done your homework well, you will know the name of your interviewer, and the interviewer will be aware of your personal brand through your network contact who made you aware of the job opening. The interviewer will likely have looked at your application documents and seen your education, work experience, and qualifications. The interview is your chance to market yourself as someone who can help the employer achieve its goals. A successful interview has many elements, some of which are more important than you realize. Your confident attitude is the biggest factor determining your success, and it comes through in many ways, including your appearance, body language, how you speak, and your manners. Your confident attitude comes through in a way you describe your job qualifications and tell examples of your experience. Attitude is the #1 factor that influences an employer to hire. Here are some ways you can exhibit a good attitude. Concentrate on being likable. One of the most essential goals in successful interviewing is to be liked by the interviewer. Interviewers want to hire pleasant people whom others will enjoy working with on a daily basis. Build rapport with your interviewer by bringing energy to your interview and smiling. Project an air of confidence and pride. Act as though you want the position, are capable, and deserve the job, not as though you are desperate. Demonstrate enthusiasm. The applicant who demonstrates little enthusiasm for a job will never be selected for the position. Genuinely show excitement for the role by sharing how you will grow from the job. Demonstrate knowledge of and interest in the employer. Explain why you want the position and how it fits into your career plans. You can cite opportunities that may be unique to the company or emphasize your skills and education that are highly relevant to the position. Perform at your best every moment. There are no timeouts during an interview. Treat everyone with courtesy, like you would like to be treated. Learn and use the assistant's name. An interviewer often requests his person's opinion of the applicants and hears reactions from others. Understand that an interview is a two-way street. Project genuine interest in determining whether both you and the employer can benefit from your employment. Dress for success. One way your attitude is projected is the way you dress. Your image and appearance help determine the all-important first impression you make. That impression may count for as much as 25% of the employer's positive or negative hiring decision. Wear business-like clothes when you apply for office or professional positions. You can start planning now by shopping for sale prices on clothes that are appropriate, fit well, and are comfortable. If you have an inside contact, ask for suggestions for what to wear and what to expect. Be aware that even if an employer permits casual dress on the job, you should still dress formally for an interview to show that you take the opportunity seriously. T-shirts, jeans, tennis shoes, and other casual items may cost you the job. Show that you conduct yourself professionally and dress accordingly. Your body language speaks louder than your words. You may be speaking persuasively, but body language that conveys arrogance, lack of enthusiasm, excessive nervousness, or other negative messages will drown out your words. Practice confident body language in your day-to-day life. Your body language will immediately notify an employer if you are overly tense. Be well rested before an interview so that you will be alert. During the interview, occasionally change your position in your seat. This relaxes muscular body tension and breaks the rigid feeling that nervousness can cause. Breathe deeply and don't hurry your movements. This will project confidence and will reduce your anxiety. If a question arises that you cannot immediately answer, pause and take a breath to think about it. Concentrate on sending assertive messages with your body language. Your intent is to appear as though you believe that you are at the top of the talent among all applicants and they are lucky to have you join their company. Assertive body language is relaxed, open, and confident. Your posture and gestures support your words and convey credibility and self-assurance. Give a firm handshake and make eye contact. Walk briskly. Sit, stand, and walk with your head up and your back straight. Make eye contact. Aim for a pleasant, uplifted facial expression. Don't fidget. Watch the interviewer's body language. Subtly mirror the interviewer's communication behaviors. Speak well for yourself. You need good verbal communication skills to make a strong case for yourself and to get the information that you need. Sound impressive by sounding prepared. Identify yourself on the phone. Explain why you are calling. Get the name of the person who answers. Using this person's name may make them more receptive to helping you. Ask whether or not it's a good time to talk, and clarify the details of your call. Clarify any follow-up activities you are instructed to complete. Verify the time and the place of any meetings, and get the correct spelling and pronunciation of the names of people you will meet. Follow these general tips about voice quality to build on the great first impression that you made. Use an energetic, pleasant tone of voice to convey a positive attitude and enhance your likability. Modulate your voice. Don't speak in a monotone or speak too slowly or too rapidly. Speak loud enough to be heard, but not too loudly. Evaluate your tone and speed by recording and listening to yourself as you practice your opening lines and your 30-second commercial. Don't slur your words. Speak distinctively and clearly. No one likes to ask a person to repeat themselves. Use positive words and phrases. One of the most important interview goals is to keep the content positive so that the interviewer's final impression is, yes, this is the person for the job. Use a positive vocabulary and eliminate all negative terms. Be sure to use proper grammar. Using correct grammar, word choice, and a business-like vocabulary, not an informal or chatty one. Be aware of business etiquette. Business etiquette is the expected professional behavior in the workplace, and it is based on common courtesy, manners, and cultural and societal norms. Your behavior in an interview gives your prospective employer clues to how you will treat clients and customers. There are two types of requests for interviews. The first one is requesting an interview in person. Requesting an interview by making a personal visit is the most successful method of getting an interview. It is difficult for people to ignore you when you are standing in front of them. If you make a good impression, you have already achieved a major goal in the interview process. You can also request an interview over the phone. Your phone communication skills will affect your success throughout your career. You can develop these skills just as you develop any other skill. Your voice is your personality over the phone. You want to use your voice to project confidence and enthusiasm and make a positive impression. Chances are high that for most jobs, you are competing against a handful of applicants, the very few whose cover letter and resume made the cut. You will be nervous, but less so if you know what to expect during the interview and have practiced your answers to the most likely questions. There are two basic styles of interviews that you should be prepared for. Structured interviews. In these interviews, all the job candidates are asked the same or similar questions. This allows the employee to compare candidates more easily. Unstructured interviews. These interviews might follow a pattern or outline, but can go with the flow to get to know the candidate and assesses their fit for the company and the job. The core of a job interview is the question and answer period. Generally, you should let the interviewer take the lead. Interviewers usually consider a candidate's effort to control the interview to be rude or aggressive. Questions asked by interviewers generally fall into 4 categories: general information questions, behavioral questions, character questions, and difficult or stressful questions. Start preparing for your own interview by studying the most common questions and suggested answers. Keep your personal brand statement and 30-second commercial handy while preparing for interviews because these contain the key message and impression you want to leave your interviewer with. Your answers to most questions should continue to reinforce your personal brand statement. That's it for this week. If y'all have any questions about acing your interview, feel free to reach out to myself or one of your academic coaches. See you next week.